Well, hello everybody, welcome back to Key West. Welcome to our special Thursday edition of Discovery Days. So we thought we'd introduce a new category to our live streams, and for now we call them Discovery Days, and it happens to be on a Thursday, but we'll see, you know, things might change around because the Discovery Days are all about doing things, activities, visit locations and places to stay, and trying restaurants and whatnot. So they might be on different days at different times depending on what we're going to do. So for now we're going to focus on some things that you can do in Key West and that we haven't really done in our previous streams, simply because, you know, the Mallory Square sunset celebrations are kind of a must-do. And, you know, for the backstreet bike rides, for me, it's a lot about, you know, just the Key West atmosphere and just, you know, kicking back and enjoying the sights and the sounds and just, you know, bathing in the island atmosphere. So for our Discovery Days, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go and actually head out to the places that you can visit while you are in Key West. And what better place to start this than the Key West Lighthouse. So we're gonna head all the, I think it's 88 steps up to the lighthouse and enjoy a view from Key West from above. And we're starting with this beautiful tree here because we didn't really see this guy here, the big banyan tree, when we were here for the key lime pie drop.
But, yeah.
And of course we are across from the Hemingway house, but today we are going to see Key West from above. So welcome, my friends. So let's check out the lighthouse in more detail. We've already seen quite a bit because they host the Key Lime Pie Festival, the pie drop event here. But then normally it's filled with people and it's kind of hard to walk around. And the first one, the first Key West Lighthouse, was built in 1825. However, that one was destroyed in 1846 during a hurricane. So that first one was further over to the southernmost point. And so right now we are at the new location of the Key West Lighthouse. And of course this is, this used to be the coastline, obviously, otherwise there wouldn't be a lighthouse. And with the development of the island, now this beauty here is on Whitehead Street, and it is not by the water. It's also not a functioning lighthouse. So here's all the information about how it got destroyed in the 1846 hurricane, and this is hence the second Key West lighthouse here where we are today. Of course, the first one has never been rebuilt, and it's been here since 1848. And it does say it has been built a little bit further in, so still what is now called Front Street. You know, Front Street was obviously the one by the water. So this new lighthouse was built maybe half a block to 1 block further inland. But so again, the coastline during that time, 1846, would have been Front Street, and now it is enclosed in the Truman Annex. And you also know Front Street from being 1 block of the water where the hotels are on Duval Street. And on a little side note, we had women lighthouse keepers. And the first one actually served for 30 years. That's pretty cool. Congratulations, ladies. So 88 steps, that's what we're gonna do today. Another reason why we're only starting these streams now is that a lot of the activities in Key West are happening outside, and trust me, until now it has been crazy hot during the summer. It still is pretty hot right now, but things are slightly getting better, and it's gonna get even better over time. So these guys here are hanging out as well. Hello. Oh, aren't they cute? So these are the keepers of the lighthouse now. All right. Hi again.
Wanna go?
For one. Do you recommend doing the museum first or the tower first?
Well, I think the tower first, museum's air conditioning. The tower is...
Oh, I see. That sounds very good.
Got that sign there.
Sorry?
Take a picture of the sign on the wall here.
Over here?
Right there.
Yeah, I saw that one. 88? I remembered the 88 that you mentioned before.
Cuba.
There is no elevator. And you will not be able to secure. I guess you get that question a lot, don't you?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Okay. So we're not going to be able to see Cuba. But we will be able to see the entire island. And the reason why the second lighthouse has been built here is because it is one of the highest points of the island. I mean, we've been to some of the other ones, like Solaris Hill. This is probably the second highest one. I love it how they put up all the main questions on the sign. Apparently people were wondering about the chickens. So you know what, I know that he said that it makes more sense to do the lighthouse first and then do the museum, but I think we should do the museum first, simply because there are a lot of other people around. We're just gonna sneak through here. There we go. So we go to the museum here first, lighthouse, and the keeper's quarters museum. So this is where the ladies were working. Hi.
Hello. Hello, darling.
So here we have the little museum store.
You want a receipt or you okay? All right, thank you very much. Thank you for coming.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, take care.
You too. Have a good day.
You too. Oh, yes.
Hey, so question. So this is the original quarters. Where are the where were the
original quarters on the lawn over there.
so I would have to go like out
Yes, inside the lighthouse.
inside the lighthouse. Okay, because there was a sign saying over here. I'm kind of confused.
Here's the museum
Yeah.
store.
Okay.
Out, if you paid in to go to the lighthouse,
I have the entrance.
go back where you came
Oh,
from.
okay. I see which building it is.
It's like on the corner over there.
Yeah, I see which one it
It's
is.
closed, but then because, you know, we have a movie and we have to keep it intact, we don't want to have lights.
Yes. Okay. Good. Thank you.
Yes.
Alright guys, so this is just the store. Now I see what they mean. It's that white building that's always closed off during the pie drop celebration. And so I think we should have a quick look at that, because I really want to take my time getting up those 88 steps and have you guys enjoy the view. So we have the lighthouse right here. And then across from it, that's apparently where we have the keeper's quarters. Which is right here. So this one is actually visible from outside, and I have never been in here. I have never been up the lighthouse either, so this is going to be really cool. So this is where the keepers would stay. Beautiful wraparound porch here. Nice view of Whitehead Street. How cool is that porch here overlooking the garden? So let's see if we can get in here. Woohoo! Yes, and the gentleman at the entrance was right. It is nice and cool in here. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to cool off before we climb up those stairs. So again, this lighthouse is from 1846, and it actually was a little bit shorter, if you can see that here.
Near the end of the 150 miles
And this is following the extension. You can see they added this little piece here
Key West.
before.
The chain of islands is to a picturesque but treacherous reef that has claimed thousands of ships that have been driving past into the Gulf of Mexico and the Atlantic Ocean. Lighthouses give mariners a fixed point of reference so they can steer a course to safely avoid running up on the reefs. The need for such a lighthouse was voiced as soon as the U.S. Navy arrived in the Keys. The first lighthouse was completed in 1826. It was right on the water for today's sun.
Somebody got married at the lighthouse in 1911, and that was her dress. And so this is the place where the lighthouse keeper and the assistant keeper would live, and along with their families, with their respective families, so which means that it was probably pretty crowded at some point in time. These are the lenses used in the lights. That's pretty cool.
What's it? Where did you go?
And then you have some of the lighthouses actually out on the water. This one is off Sugarloaf Key. And the current one off Sugarloaf Key actually has a solar powered light, which is pretty cool. That's nice. Here we have the Sombrero Key Lighthouse, which is just off Marathon. So these are the ones that are actually out in the water. And here you have a list of the locations. And this is the one out in the water, which is off Key West. And there still is a structure out there. It's no longer like a functioning lighthouse out there, but it's still there. So there's, so you know where the reef is. Southwest of Key West. And the ones out on the water all have a similar structure. This is the model of the Sombrero Key one, which is the one off Marathon, where you have the description over there. Ooh, bright. Ah, bright. Eeh. Where are my sunglasses? Ouch. Yeah, guys, try to walk out of a dark room into the Key West sun with everything white around you. That's pretty impressive. Look how bright it shines in the Key West sunshine. Ah. Okay, that's okay. I can see again. Alright, so now the pièce de résistance. We are going to walk up the lighthouse. 88 steps. All the way up. Okay, are you ready? Okay, here we go. Like the word of warning here, please exit the tower when the storm or thunder approaches. There is a lot of metal involved here, including those doors. And this is going to be where we're going to be headed. Ooh, up there. So if anybody would like to count, I have been told that there are 88 steps. confirm that there are no storms or thunders approaching. Ooh, I like the echo. Okay. If anybody wants to start counting, here we go. Here you can see how thick the walls are. That's what, at least 3.5 feet? Over a meter? Thick walls. Guys, if you're just joining us, we're climbing up the Key West Lighthouse. As part of our new Discovery Day series, where we're going to explore the Key West sights and things to do, and thought would be a nice start to start this off with the Key West Lighthouse, have a nice overview of the island. So apparently we can see all of the island from up here. Ooh. Little rest area here. Rest area, and this also marks the part where the tower has been extended. So if you've seen, we were in the quarters before. Geez, I'm out of breath. And so they added this, so you could see that the tower actually has like a marking that is further down, which is where we are now. And then they added a whole additional segment to it. So starting here, so this part has been added in 1894. The steps actually become more narrow here. Those bolts, oh, they're nice and firmly bolted into the wall. Here's some kind of platform, so I think that was the top prior to adding another layer. Now I start to wonder how many layers they added. So here we are. So here we have the platform, and then this part here goes up to the light, or the lens as they call it. So we've seen them earlier, the big glass lenses. Sorry, no, go ahead. Oh, no. No need to be quiet, don't worry. Good luck getting down. It's probably more tiring than getting up. Ooh. Oh. Okay, this is not a giant platform. That was sweet. They were like, oh, should we be quiet? And, okay. Where do we start? Okay, quick recap. Orientation here. Okay, this over here is Whitehead Street. Over there you have the Hemingway house. You can actually see the Hemingway house from here. If I get a little bit closer here. So over here we have the Hemingway house. You can see the wraparound dark green porch. The pool is kind of covered by that giant Royal Poinciana tree. We do see the water very far off. Of course, this is a wide angle lens, so it seems even further. So you can basically see water all around. 360 view of water. So again, Whitehead Street here. This is the Cornish Memorial Church over here. I think over there it says that you can see St. Paul's, you know, the bright white church on the corner of Duval Street and is it Eaton Street? But there are too many trees. La Concha Hotel right there, so yes, we can see that one. Truman Waterfront would be that way. Over here, that would be the intersection of Whitehead Street this way and Truman Avenue, actually, that way. So we have basically Highway 1 beginning over there, 1 block further down from the church there, running all the way here, and then it turns up onto Truman Avenue, and then it's like by Highway 1. If you can zoom in on your screen, you can probably see the Contour train sign over there, which is on the corner of Duval Street and Truman Avenue. And you might be able over there to see the red roof of the southernmost house. But yes, you can see the ocean from all 360 views here. This is the garden of the lighthouse. I'm not looking down, just pointing the camera down. We were kind of standing all the way down there, and then people were throwing the key lime pies from up here. These are the lighthouse keepers' quarters where we were earlier. So this is Whitehead continuing all the way, and on the corner where the Whitehead meets the water, that's where the southernmost buoy is. Oh, here it actually says the southernmost house is over there. If you don't believe me, it says so here. And then over there would be military. So actually, technically speaking, the real southernmost point would be around there, but since it's closed military area, that's the southernmost point has been moved to the end of Whitehead. And oh, I didn't know that. That's cool. So right between the White Sphere building and the tower, so right there, that's where the original lighthouse was sitting, the one that was destroyed during the hurricane in 1846. That would have been over there. And well, the camera is definitely not going to pick this up, but on the horizon, so you cannot see Cuba. It is Key Lighthouse. That is the one where we saw the description in the museum as well. So all the way out there on a clear day. It's a little bit foggy today, but on a clear day you should be able to see it much better than today. So if you're up here on a clear day, you should be able to see the Key Lighthouse on the horizon. And behind it is Cuba. And over here we would be back, the Truman waterfront would be over there. And it says you can also see Fort Zachary Taylor behind the trees there, so you actually technically cannot see it. They just tell you that it's in this direction. Among the trees might be Fort Zachary Taylor. And over here we have the Truman waterfront and what they call the Outer Mole, which we just call the submarine harbor basically. So guys, I hope you enjoyed our first Discovery Day stream. There will be more. For now we're gonna go for Thursdays, but we'll see if we you know, depending on what we're gonna do, we might have to move it a little bit, because depending on, you know, some of the places close earlier, some close a little bit later. Of course, the later the better, just because it is still pretty warm here in Key West. So thank you for joining me today, and tomorrow evening we will be right over there at the very end, over there, Mallory Square Sunset Celebration tomorrow evening, starting around 6:45ish. I think I'm gonna move the start to a little bit earlier so we have more time to walk around and go enjoy the sunset celebration on Mallory Square. So tomorrow we will be back, and I hope to see you guys at the very end over there on the other side of the island. So take care everybody,